I want to bring first the greetings from His Excellency, the Deputy President, Riggy Gachagua, whom you have given a name, the Riggy, and the others, the truthful man. And that truthful man actually did come here to look for a good thing. And I gave him a hard time. From Ruenzori there, he looked for me for some 6 months. I would see him and I would move to another dorm because I was not interested. But finally, he did get me, or I did get him, whichever. I'm saying today, I'm very happy and very honored to be back to my alma mater. In the 80s, I was a student here at the university, at Kenyatta University. A period that destined my life in many ways. What I learned, what have become of me, what have become of me now, what has shaped my life and made me who I am today, I can say part of it was in this very institution. And when I came today and entered that gate, there are many changes, but I felt at home. When I saw the students all around, meeting around, some sitting on along the road, it reminded me, and it was very nostalgic, and I must say I am very, very proud of my university. I must thank our brothers who have come here and they have advised us. They have spoken from the Holy Quran and the Holy Bible, and they have spoken concerning our problem and a challenge that many of us maybe were wondering how you are going to overcome. But with God, all things are possible. Interfaith, and I must remind all of us, what forms you, the DNA that runs in you, can never be denied. And both the Muslim faith and the Christian faith, we have undeniable origin. We have God who is our Father and the creator of the heaven and earth, and who created all of us. That is indisputable. And God, in his own wisdom, decided that we would come from another biological father who had 2 wives. So we are 2 siblings, one from Sarah and another from Hagar. And from the 2 sons of Abraham, Isaac and Ishmael, with a DNA which is the same, we have originated. There is no fight. And what brings us together is greater and more significant than what separates us. And so as humanity, and as we sit here, all of us, we originate from God the Father. And this God desires that we stay in unity as one people, speaking one language, so that a blessing can come upon us and the whole world can be united and we can become what God wanted us to be. As we gather here today to give thanks to the Lord for his goodness in our lives belong to this God I have just spoken about. We are his creation. We are his sons and we are his daughters. And he loves us. This annual Thanksgiving and prayer service is an opportunity for the university community and stakeholders to express their faith and gratitude, and as a community, as well as building a tradition of prayer in our institution. Prayer is very central to any person who desires to succeed. Prayerless people find themselves in very difficult positions, because perhaps I should refer you to Romans 1 verse 21 that says, "For although they knew God, they neither glorified him as God, nor gave him thanks, nor give thanks to him, but their thinking became futile and their foolish hearts were darkened." Giving thanks to God is so central and so critical to humanity, because it's an expression of man's dependence and appreciation of this God who has created him. And I was so excited when I saw the presentations that were here from our Christian faith and more of the Muslim faith. I think one of the things that you find difficult is men to be synchronized and to really dance. You have really danced well. Worshiping God and that harmony. I'm sure even when he was seated there, he was smiling, knowing that men are the heads and the priests, and being able to stand and worship without shame. It was a great thing, I can tell you. One of these days you can invite me, I can come and experience it again. Let us embrace this day with open hearts and minds across all religions and denominations. Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished guests and dear students, I acknowledge that this has been a difficult season for Kenyatta University and Kenya on matters accident. From January 2024 to 10th April 2024, we had 1,313 fatalities and 3,619 people seriously injured. This is something that is most unfortunate, and I think it is time that Kenyans took seriously how we drive on our roads. These accidents, as it is, on this day we are commemorating 11 students from this university who fell and now are with the Lord. These are not just mere numbers I've spoken about. These are our brothers and they are our sisters. My heart goes to the families, the friends, and the entire university community. We have lost, and lost very big. Those students who came here, their parents, their families, their neighbors, the community, the lecturers, and the staff who have been serving them were looking to a time when we will go to the graduation square and we will be able to give them the power to read and do what appertains to that degree. The parents were waiting for them so that they can go and take up the families, the family businesses, come and help them, but they have received caskets. And this is sad. As a mother, I feel very sad. And that's why you have seen I've been going around speaking to the young people concerning this illicit brew alcohol and drug abuse. Many of our drivers, and I'm not saying that this particular one was not sober, but when you drink, you endanger the other motorists. You could be sober and I could be the one who is intoxicated, but we are driving on the same highway. We are driving on the same road. So as you endanger your own life, you are also endangering mine.